Today, we've got the holy grail of Ford pickup trucks, a 1932 Model B. It's been sitting for 25 years, and we're gonna try to get it running.
There you go. Almost, come on.
What I love about this truck is that it's a hot rod, it just doesn't know it yet. This one's bone stock. Rare to ever see one of these. And this thing has not been touched or changed since before World War II. It still has its original Model B 4-cylinder flathead. Basically everything you see here is just as it sat on the farm before we became the third owners of this thing. So if you look around it, as we've been, we're gonna see what we can actually do with it. Will it run first and foremost? Will it move under its own power? We're not sure yet. The big deal is going to be getting this truck from where it has been sitting here for 25 years and not touched, all the way to the other end of the shop, where we're gonna get it up on a lift and find out exactly what's underneath it. That might be a whole nother story. We've got our expert mechanic junior here, and Douglas Glad is going to be helping. So you're going to see a lot more about this truck. We're going to find out a lot more for the very first time, and you're going to come along with us for the ride.
Is this an actual Model A frame?
Yeah, look at the frame horns on it.
Cool.
I mean, those frame horns are worth something. And crank it, yeah.
So you can see the working, crank's going, cam's going.
That's about how fast they spin when they're running.
You're gonna lose your finger, you're gonna lose a finger, kid.
Mom.
Wow, that's tight.
That wasn't just steam. All right, we're good?
That seems like the opposite of good.
Is this got a flat or is it just lean?
It's got a lean to it. She's got a lean.
It's got a swagger.
This is 12 volts.
Yeah, it's been converted to 12 volt. That's
Loose.
loose, but
Holy crap.
hopefully that won't affect us just getting out of here.
Just getting out of here.
Yeah. We put the floorboard back in. That's where the term floorboards came from. First, it would probably help to turn on the fuel. Okay, that doesn't move, so we'll assume fuel is on.
Right, exactly. And
That sounds better.
that does.
Got spark.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yep.
A nice one too.
Okay,
Considering.
so we have air, we have spark.
Aftermarket.
Do we have fuel? Nope,
There you
there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Ah.
There's
Awesome.
gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, make it up the hill.
In high gear. It's going back down. Second shot.
All right, try L.
It's in out. I checked.
All right.
Go, go.
Almost.
Is it wide enough?
Oh,
That's funny.
boo.
It won't fit?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
They don't open enough.
Damn it.
You want to try to roll it first?
Give it a shot. I
it
don't have
neutral?
much hope.
Junior's being extremely negative.
Have you seen the size of this thing?
Oh my God. It's moving. But now where do we go with it?
She's a big girl.
Don't let me hit anything on the right.
No. All right, straighten out, straighten out.
The Sibley Garage was built by a guy named Edward R. Sibley, and it was a machine shop originally that made eyelets back in, I want to say, the 1880s. And from then on, it was in operation until the 60s before a guy named Terry Eric bought it and moved Hemmings headquarters here. So this was a machine shop, a working machine shop for decades and decades, and then the Hemmings editorial offices were built on top of it. So we've got all of our staff above this garage. We've got all of our collection in the garage here, and for the first time ever, we're gonna be actually having staff come from upstairs, downstairs, to work on all this great stuff with the guidance of Junior. Everything in here is either antique, vintage, or some version of that. And we've got stuff that runs, we've got stuff that doesn't run. So neat space, and you're gonna see a lot more of it in weeks and months to come.
It's just flat in the tire.
It's just flat in the tire. There we go. It's gonna come over your way.
This is much easier than the double A.
This is the farthest this thing's moved since 1993.
That's pretty cool.
This is the shock mount, or damper is probably more accurate.
What's
this
missing
is
on this side?
your brake linkage right here. Yep, which goes into an offset cam and spreads the shoes. Oh, you're good to 30 at least.
Downhill.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what that means?
Yeah, we have mouse.
What's left there?
Severely lacking exhaust. Fuel pump is present.
Wishbone cap is wet, that's good.
Yeah. Fuel is on. Not that we'll be using that tank.
Right.
The frame's in really nice shape.
So is this where they get the concept of the wishbone?
Yeah.
And then the split wishbone is when you take these out,
Yeah.
so you can lower the vehicle.
Cut them off here and then bolt them basically to the sides
frame.
of the frame rails, yeah.
I think we should leave the fenders on it.
I do too.
Oh, absolutely.
The fender's where the personality is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's full of personality anyway, but this fender's, that's where the story is, right?
Oh, it is wood.
That is wood, yeah.
It
So
is
it's-
wood. Yeah.
But is that a piece of tin over metal,
Oh,
over wood?
entirely possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at that wood, that's probably original, right?
It sure looks it. I mean, that's the original steel. It sure looks it.
So this truck is green.
It is.
I thought it was black,
As did I.
Good point.
but it is Hemmings green, makes sense,
Just like your shirt.
right?
Oh, look at this. You can see where the tire chains were smashing away.
Yeah, ripping the fender off. All right, well,
It's beautiful.
let's get it running and put a snowplow on it.
Yeah. We got to make a snowplow though. We can't buy one. We have to make one.
Right.
Okay,
That
we can
just
do
wouldn't
that.
be right.
We
If
can make it out of IROC parts.
We got
we
plenty
might
of
have
those.
some. We might have some.
We need to do something about the gloves.
There it is. Yeah, she spins.
So I was reading the specs on this. It's 5-to-1 compression.
Okay, well, I can feel about 4.3.
That's why you just spin it over. That's missing one spark plug wire, and I think the reason it is because somebody took the spark plug wire to put on this little demo engine. So I'm going to steal the spark plug wire back.
Let's make sure we got all our parts in here before we
Dude, look how clean that is in
hit
there.
a button.
This thing's gonna start and drive.
Look at that.
that.
It looks
Oh.
new.
We don't have our,
don't have
our
it.
advance rod.
Yeah, where's that?
Where did that go?
So that's missing. We may have to borrow this as well.
I honestly would say let's not even mess with it at the moment.
Oh,
Just
you're right, we
break
might
it
get lucky,
over.
right?
Yeah,
See
we
what
might get
happens.
lucky. Points actually don't look like they're smoked either. Right?
Has a whip?
A little gassy, but yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, that's amazing.
Look at that.
HMS Titanic.
Well, let's try start first.
No! No way!
And it's even spinning the right way.
Oh wow. Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
I'm shocked. I think
I
this
didn't
is-
expect that.
vehicle.
No.
All right, you want to see if there's spark?
Yeah.
No, there's no spark.
No
You're gonna have to
spark.
go in and see if the points are.
Turn the ignition on. As far as I know, it's on.
Do you have a flashlight?
I see no spark. Right now, I am just checking power at the ignition switch, and it would appear it's backwards, according to what it says, because right now I have power when the switch says off. I have power coming out of the coil. The coil is firing.
So it's hot.
That's pretty good,
Oh
actually.
yeah, we got good spark.
Yeah. Put it back together. I don't
Yeah.
see why this wouldn't fire.
We just got to get some fuel down into it.
Well, yeah, the fuel line's off.
Yeah, because the fuel tank is
Okay.
trash. Absolutely trash, yeah.
That's a brass fitting. Do we have any -8 to NPT? Okay, so we have obviously a small filter and the fitting. So we need to figure out what female goes in here, and then we'll just put like a fuel nipple on it and then rubber hose. So we'll just put a gas can higher than the carburetor, fill it up, and see if it leaks. And if it doesn't, we have spark and we have fuel. A lot of people don't know this, but we own a gas station that is right out front of the editorial office. So it's also the cheapest gas in town, and we make sure that's the case. You can also get 93, which is good, and that's what we're going to try to run this thing on.
Well, I just found an 1/8 inch. We're not going to be able to use the factory fitting because I couldn't figure out exactly what that thread size is, nor could I find anything. Never suck, always blow. Our float is stuck open.
Is that new gas or old gas?
This is brand new gas. So that's your float. As the name implies, it sits there and floats. As the level comes up, it closes this little valve right here.
So it looks okay, so just the needle and seat maybe? Stuck open.
This needle has a fair amount of wear on it. Oh, there it is. Thread tape.
Is that what's in there?
Yep. From
That kind of makes sense.
previous, yeah. So that's it. That would interrupt
Are you
the...
blaming that on someone else?
I've never done
Oh
that.
yeah, I never make a mistake. You kidding me?
I've never done that before. Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
That's close.
You awake?
That's close.
Douglas! Douglas!
Middle of the timing curve.
Yeah.
Smells like fireworks.
Yeah. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's smoking and everything. This is great.
That's incredible.
That is
1930
a drive.
1939.
That's the
41.
smell of victory right there.
I mean, that's
The
just...
radiators holding water. We'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine it would unless there's a pinhole somewhere.
That's just fantastic. And it was even trying to idle.
Yeah, it was idling.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
no adjustments.
Junior, we got a nice leak. Okay, well, we're doing two very important things. First of all, Douglas is messing with the horn. Now, I know plenty of guys who would have started the restoration with the horn, and if they couldn't gotten the horn running, they would have sold the truck. So, we're actually doing it the right way. And the other half of what's going on here is the right way. And Junior is actually getting rid of these petrified soft parts. So if we can get water in this thing and actually hold, we're gonna idle it a little bit and make sure that we get some temperature readings off the head and just see what it does when it idles a little more instead of just popping like popcorn. Okay, something's still leaking.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
see it from there?
It's right there. Yeah, I see it. It's right out the
Oh
bottom
yeah.
tank.
Yep.
Was that for me, or where is that coming from? Oh, don't tell me the head's cracked.
It's pushing out right here, huh?
Happy feeling gone.
Is it coming out of there?
Yeah, right here.
It's coming out of the head bolt.
Yep,
Yep,
there is.
right
There's
there.
a crack right there.
It runs along, it's long and skinny.
Yep. Well, this head's junk.
It's done.
It's dead, Jim.
It's done.
Send it.
But it still ran.
But it started right up.
So just so that you guys know,
Look at that.
death is 67 degrees. That's how warm death is. So.
All right. Time of death. 1:40 Mountain
Yep.
Time.
Yeah, mountain time even. Okay, so first of all, make sure to subscribe, seriously. But we want to know, what do you want us to do with this thing? Original 4-banger? A warmed over 4-banger? We'll do some mods to it. Or an early V8 of some sort. Is that a flathead? Is it an overhead valve engine? Is it an early Cadillac? Maybe it's a Mercury, who knows? You let us know what you want to do and we're actually going to do it.
Put my fingers in there. What could go wrong? There we go.
Is that the head broken?
This.
Oh.
Big window.
No way that ran.
The big window. And it ran.
Well, maybe we know why they donated it. Just put it back together.
Yeah. All right.
Dude, but you guys, it ran. That's the crazy part.
That's
No matter what.
That's 100-year-old technology. Like, you got to drive this through a river.
Oh, there is pretty good ridge. It's not horrible, but there's a definite ridge.
That's pretty horrible.